Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on back to another episode of Infection Free Zone. We're picking up exactly where we left off on last episode. We are working on building up the base. That is going to be a giant goal today. Also, let's just pause real quick here.
I'm not pause. I'm not coming for anything.
Pause.
Okay, we're gonna send out the family. Family. We're gonna send out our. Pretty honestly, if you think about it, this is Infection Free Zone. Actually, it's Fast and Furious because we do everything in vehicles, every single thing.
We're on the move.
It's literally like I think I already talked about this in a prior episode, but the Train to Busan Part 2, but here, like. Everything we do is involving cars and driving around in convoys. Fertilization has been completed. I kind of want to research greenhouse so we don't have issues anymore with winter.
Operator, you've come in contact with some people. They're weird and aggressive.
Oh. What?
What do you think? Should we accept them?
These people spell trouble. They might be a burden to us, and it will take some time before accepting them pays off.
Oh, if they're weird and aggressive, decline.
Be gone, sir.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna do the old razzle-dazzle strap. We're gonna hit scavenging down, and then actually we're gonna hit farming off rip down. Go to guard, which is gonna take 50 guard, which is not nothing to laugh at. While these guys are coming back.
Roger.
We're good. Then scavenging down, guard all the way, and it should be a nice quiet night, nothing too ridiculous. This gate down here is a little hurt, but should be. Is it a clear moon? No, it's rainy. It's a weather forecast right now, so they can come out. Why are we going out the gate for this part right here? I don't like that at all, but whatever. Should be a quick night. Nothing should bump into the night right now. That's a giant red flag. It's like in horror movies where like the people are like, shit, wow, that was way easier than I thought, and then bam, someone gets clapped or like 360 no scope through a window while they're running away with the goods. Oh man, I hate Russian ending games and movies. Big one that marked me as a kid was Soma. That game, wild. Let's max out. What were we at? 17 builders, and then we'll go max out on scavenging, and our boys should get on out of there.
Operator, receiving.
We'll leave actually an AK-47 in the back. I think that should be fine. We've looted all this. Let's push out to here. Yeah, that should be good. And we'll leave these guys in the rear just to make sure. This should be fully destroyed now. Yeah, but yeah, I don't like those not realistic endings. I guess there would be more realistic than the usual happy endings we get in most movies. But man, like my life's already depressing sometimes. Like, why do you gotta depress me in a movie? You know, just give me a happy little ending and call it a day. You know, slap my ass, put a bow on it, and just say you love me. That's good enough for me, dude.
Pause.
But Soma is one that hits Kagame no Kill. I'm an American dude with Hispanic descent, trying to speak Japanese words, bear with me. Akagame no Kill, that one, rough. But all of those are rough. I mean, oh, well, here, let me stop yapping. There's an actual.
Chief, if we deconstructed some buildings, we could acquire some wood, metal, and bricks for other constructions. We would have more space for other constructions as well, or just a clear line of fire.
Okay, let's take it down.
Search done.
Okay. Let's build, what, that gives us 45. How much is that? 100. Let's just go middle of the way, get 36 right now. And we will, how many do we need? 12. We'll do 12. Perfect. And then the rest will be scavenging. Done. How much out of wood are we? 62. How much wood do we need here? 65. That is fucking bullshit. Well, I mean, we have people coming in and out, so we're fine. But yeah, that anime, that ending, whoo, into my soul, brother, into my soul, how much pain that one has put into me. Everyone that you care about in that show, clapped. No one was safe in there. Again, I said spoiler wording, alright? If you're gonna watch it. But all I'm saying is, you haven't watched it yet, clapped, just watch it and have fun. Just expect to be Tormented. All these are old, so I'm not giving any like new
There's nothing
movies.
left.
But yeah, Soma ending was crazy. That one is actually a really cool game to play, so I won't ruin the ending for someone that hasn't heard of it, and you might want to play it. But it's very interesting the whole way through, the concept about it. Very beautiful game. Definitely give it a go. Just expect to be hurt towards the end of it. So that was good. Also, like this is a random one. Not really that much of like pain and suffering, but also still more realistic ending would be like Battlefields. You know the one I'm talking about with the aircraft carrier. Gotta use someone to blow it up. Yeah. I mean, the characters in Battlefield are characters in Battlefield. They're shooters. Like, do we really care about mostly characters in shooter games? No, not really. But I'm one of those people that when I play games, I try my best to like be a protagonist and save everyone. So when I physically cannot save anyone, kind of makes me annoyed. Like Dragon Age Inquisition, always do the good boy run. Always. I have never played a negative run. I am playing Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader right now as we speak, and if I make a guardsman cry, I feel bad. So that's how that should tell you exactly. And I'm role playing a commissar, shooting myself in the foot pretty much.
Building clear.
All right, enough yapping about other stuff. Let's get on into the zombie game here. We are doing actually really well for ourselves. I think we're at the point where we can kind of just fix the niche things so far, like this whole gate issue, maybe pushing it more to the right so that way they don't have to walk out. But I'm gonna envelop all this anyway, so it won't matter too much. I think it's just wasted time. I would love to have like a door here that they can use to go in and out that you can build, just like something like a little modification to a wall, and maybe make it a little bit weaker of a wall for people, just to balance it out with the game.
Hostile group incoming.
How close are we? We're chilling. Is it pistols? It is pistols. That's actually a really big group. They're coming directly at us. I think for right now, why like go over there to get not clapped, quote unquote. Actually, you know what? Bug it.
We're on the move. On my way.
Whoa.
Search done.
All right,
Reporting.
let's get our shotgunners
Let's do it.
We're on the move.
to go in here. Now stab him, brothers. Hit him with a drive-by special.
They're coming.
Bam.
We need backup.
Melee is absolutely ridiculous. These guys stand on fucking business. Melee is absolutely insane. Okay. These guys got a little hurt. We're gonna bring them back to base. Let them drop off the goodies, and then they'll be able to go back out there.
Going there.
And this is almost done. Actually, we'll bring everyone back.
Getting orders. Receiving. Ready for action. Clear.
All right, hit it. Come on back. Perfect. How much wheat do we have? We have a good bit of wheat. We're actually making a good bit of food rations too.
We're on the move.
Like once we get that greenhouse and get like a giant kitchen set up, oh yeah, brother, we're gonna be cooking with some gasolina.
On my way. We're on the move.
All right, with that trooper that just lost armor, where are we at with that?
Ready for action. Going there.
He
Receiving.
already re-equipped himself. Not the best gear, but it's some gear.
Let's do it.
All right, let's take off in scavenging. Go full percent in guarding. We do have towers now on the board.
Let's do it.
I saw you, little stinky little boy.
Going there.
Now this is pod racing, brother. It's just one thick boy.
Missing resources.
Brother, I know we're missing resources. My gates are missing. That's the most saddest thing in the world.
We're on the move.
I guess they're using pistols from a distance right there. So
Going
no,
there.
brother, I can't right click on the board. Oh yeah.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys!
Swarm is nearby. Man the stations.
The thing is, where I really hope it's not from this way. Let's get the shotgun down here. We'll get a pistol on this side.
Reporting. Going there. Waiting orders.
Can we get eyes around here?
On my way. On my way.
We're actually just wasting gas for no reason. Let's just relax. They're gonna come to our base anyways. So we're gonna have a swarm, not tonight, but I think
Don't be slackers. Wake up and do your job.
it is gonna be next
We're
night,
running out of resources.
which is gonna suck. Let's get back out there. How much fuel we have? Not enough. honestly. Our fuel is abysmal. We also need more armor, so I think it's time we kind of do a little bit of an era scavenge here.
Going there.
That gives us fuel and armor, and everyone just has to go out there and acquire the goods. We'll leave the Ashigaru in the rear. Pretty much as relaxed. These are not the Ashigaru, these are Redeemers, but they have the melee weapons. This should be pretty much done this turn, and that's going to give us the motivation we need to finish out everything. This is going to be a little bit of wood here for us. The main stuff is going to be from over here. Once we destroy this building, this is also going to give us a lot of vision across the river. And we destroyed this one, this one, this one, and then we'll have vision across this whole thing.
Operator, this is Major Nowak of the Survivors Army. Since we've taken some of your resources, I can offer you some useful information in exchange. Over.
You did what you had to do. Let's talk then. Over.
Ask away. Over.
What do you know about the infected? Over.
Not much. Mostly we just kill them. Over.
I love that.
Tell me about your army. Over.
When everything went south, our division regrouped and tried to keep it together. We weren't nearly enough, so we started to enlist others. Police officers, security, even mercenaries. Now we're continuing our mission and trying to wipe the damned infected off the planet. Over.
Have you had any trouble with raiders? Over.
Those damn bastards are everywhere. Robbing, killing, raping, kidnapping, you name it. We're getting rid of this scum whenever we see them. Although there seems to be fewer of them now. Over.
Have you encountered any other zones like ours? Over.
There are others out there. We visited quite a few during our missions. They vary in size, population, and military strength, and obviously, a lot of them can't make it. But there are some which are still holding on, just like you.
Do you know anything about that transmission that's encouraging people to leave their hiding place? Over.
Yeah, there were a few settlements that transmitted this kind of invitation. They're mostly all gone now. This one must be sent by some prankster or whoever gets their hands on a long-distance radio transmitter. They never reply anyway. Over.
Wait, what do you mean by mostly? What are you doing with those you don't kill?
This information is classified. Over.
Ah.
How can it be classified? Who's regulating this nowadays?
I cannot share that on a public channel. Everybody can be listening in, and we need to ensure the safety of the operation. Over.
Tracking.
Thank you for the information.
We're on the move.
Over and out.
Okay, so we are tracking on what's going on in the world. There's a lot. I'm pretty sure they're just using them as test subjects for like the cure or zombies or anything like that. I'm excited to see what kind of event we'll be able to get here soon. But we are working on dismantling everything around here perfectly fine, getting enough wood for this housing. So once this housing is good to go, we're pretty much set, and we can kind of put all of our concentration on the great glory of this building and change it into a giant haven of food, pretty much. And just start cooking our own stuff up here, and food should be situated from now on. The only other thing that we have to really worry about is maybe like weapons, because as you can see, we may have a lot of pistols and melee. We don't have a lot of in between, though. I would like to have a team that's just dedicated snipers for those when we get those hordes with the juggernauts in them, pretty much, the tanks, we can actually like concentrate fire on them and take them out. I'm thinking, since it's snipers, it should be a little bit easier. That's what I'm hoping. I hope that's the case, but we'll see how it goes. Perfect. One more piece of wood, and then the homes are fully situated. I'm so excited to finally get houses for our people.
There's nothing left.
Alright, what do we got? I would like to make small houses to make it look cool, but I mean, it is what it is, you know? Boom. The living conditions should be fixed now. This is an actual home. To be fair, we could change this shelter into a home. There's nothing stopping us from doing that. It's just probably gonna have to switch this one over completely.
Hostiles inbound.
into a shelter or a home, and then change this one into a house.
There's nothing left.
Fucking dogs in that house, bro.
Construction ready.
Absolutely terrifying. How much fuel we got now? There's gotta be fuel in one of these. 0.5, 0.4, some food, a pistol, and a lot of food. Okay. Better than nothing, really. Okay. I feel confident that we can actually... I really want to change this into like an actual house. Like fully. ASAP, as soon as possible.
There's nothing left.
It's just going to take a lot of time, though. And then we're going to deal with homelessness. Okay, we got a buff from it. Citizens are provided with high standards of shelter. No, we're good. We can leave it like this until we can fully set this all up. Build this into a home or something. And then we're chilling. Nothing bad. I completely forgot what I was saying before this, though.
Some people are wandering around. There's nothing left.
We're good. We don't really need those peeps. Actually, once we get a little bit more food, I feel more confident. But we are mint in money, brothers.
Building clear.
All right. Now I think it just comes down to having to expand the base out. We do have 2 AKs here. This is using AKs. I want weapons. We just really gotta concentrate on this whole aspect of getting this base done.
Clear.
Once this is done, I think immediately I'm just gonna go down here and encompass this rest. And then once
We're on the move.
we should probably just wait on that. Once we acquire this should be good for now, for a good bit of
We're
time.
on the move.
I feel like that should be fine, and then we just start doing the nitpicky stuff, like
Let's do it.
this gate, changing it, moving a little bit more to the right, and then maybe upgrading this whole entire wall to metal walls, because this is our last stand area. And going from there, I think that's going to be the best bet. Changing this metal gate to an actual giant fortress gate and putting it down here.
We're on the move.
And then changing all these walls too.
Construction ready.
I think that's going to be the vibe. I think the next couple episodes is just going to be upgrading what we have instead of taking more lands. Because we have watchtowers now along the walls. They're just coming down with these brick walls. It looks like we're going and building them from the outside, which I can't comprehend why, instead of just doing it in the safety of our own base. But hey, whatever. That's no issue to me. Who am I to judge someone's brain cells right there? Cool. We are getting closer to nighttime.
Roger.
We will be getting everyone to come on back. And I guess it really just gonna come down to production.
No more to find.
I think production's gonna be our next little shtick.
Roger.
I want to make guns. I want to make weapons. And want to make ammo. Once we can make our own ammo,
We're on the move.
I think we're about to just hit
Operator.
like end game level stuff. And then once we have the capabilities of
There are some people here.
arming like what 200. Oh, it's a clear moon night. Oh,
It's beautiful.
it is a clear moon night. So keep it going.
Roger.
Yeah, keep it up. Keep going all night. And then the Redeemers, will have them come out here and talk to these guys and see if they want to join. And then we gotta speed this up since it's gonna be a scavenging night anyways.
Clear.
We'll actually bring it back. Incoming transmission.
This is Major Nowak of the Survivors Army speaking. We suffered heavy casualties, heading in your direction.
We'll treat your people. Yeah, I don't think asking them why you're coming here is gonna be the vibe. We're in an alliance pretty much.
Over.
So we'll treat your people.
We'll do what we can.
Yeah,
Over and out.
that's not even gonna be an issue. If
On my way.
they're out there in the world, it's a clear night,
Coming.
we should be fine. Honestly, what we can do now is start broadcasting.
Building clear.
Yeah,
Broadcasting. We offer a safe haven for everybody who wants to join us.
Search done.
we'll broadcast a little bit and get more manpower since we do have housing, and then we'll get even more scavengers, which is going to allow us to get even more builders. And then I think we're kind of in that phase where we're about to fucking snowball to no ends. We have 4 days of food left too. We're in a constant. Oh my, yeah, that's this perfect right here.
There's nothing left.
It is beautiful. We do need a little bit more armor, but our food supplies are fantastic. I remember when we were like freaking out over a little bit of noms here and there, but we're hitting it. We are doing so good. I think the only thing right now I'm worried about is fuel. The oil. There's a lot. We really gotta figure out the layout of the base.
We're on the move.
This cookhouse is necessary. This tool factory is mid. We just need the farms. And then we'll switch the cookhouse and farms over here, and then this will free up those buildings to do another factory. That way drop off your kids at daycare, go into the factory and start doing the lines, brother. How messed up are we? Not even that bad. Meet them at the gate, brother.
Chief, a military truck arrived at our zone. Most of the men are wounded, with bites and scratches. Some of them are in critical condition. They say they'll stay here until we treat them.
Yeah, that's fine.
Some people are wandering around.
What do you mean adapt the building into a med bay? We don't have a med bay.
Roger. We're on the move.
Shit. Oh wait, we can take this down. Adapt the building.
Going there.
We'll do that.
There's nothing left.
We'll make kind of like a med bay here
Going there.
and go from there.
On my way.
Yeah, that's gonna be the vibe. I'm gonna just fast forward so we can get these buildings done,
No more to find.
and then we'll build 2 med bays here. While our people are out there looting and scooting.
Let's do it.
We're gonna actually probably, I was about to say,
We're on the move.
we're probably gonna be so
There's nothing left.
stacked.
Clear.
It's about to be insane.
There's nothing left. There's nothing left.
Alright. I need this to be scavenged ASAP.
Search done.
Morning, everybody.
Search done.
What brings you here? Is there something wrong with you?
What brings you to us? Is there something wrong with you? How can you be useful to us?
Okay.
Please, feel invited. Where are you?
Oh.
You must come on your own, but you may meet our squads along the way. We're waiting for you.
Yeah. That's probably very stressful, but I mean,
Going there.
we just we're extremely busy right now to get everything situated and getting a med base, so you're gonna have to make the journey here, man. I feel like that's more than okay for getting free housing, pretty much. This buildings need to be de-adapted ASAP, so I can get this med base squared away for these jokers. You would think that they could just use the nurses that we have in headquarters, though.
Let's do it. On my way.
So I guess not, which is kind of lame. So we'll just do the. We should have at least like a nurse or something here. That's the one thing where I feel like we're kind of missing at. So we'll be doing that ASAP. Can you imagine like getting a fucking getting bleeding all over the place from an odd job and you have only 2 nurses on site? Yeah, that's probably the downside of our base so far, is all that.
On my way. Search done.
How are we doing all this?
Roger.
Oh yeah, we've cleared that. Cleared it, brother. I want to see the truck. Is it filled? Oh. Oh my god. We're about to finally have the first time ever where the truck has to come back because of how much it is. Sweet. Oh, dude, we are doing immaculate right now. The nurses should help us out. We do need research right now. That's where one thing where we're pretty big on the monkey brain, not enough in the bookie brains, you know? You feel me?
Reporting. There's nothing left.
So we definitely gotta get on that ASAP. And then I want to probably build a building over here soon for the mechanic shop. So I want to be able to modify our vehicles to go crazy. I feel like that should help us out with our armor in situations like that. Man, I need this to be done soon, though. Oh, where are those civvies coming from? Do we know? Oh, there they are. That's a big group. Yeah, that's 8 people. That's more than welcome into what we have. They should help out. I'm hoping that they make it. That's gonna be the only downside. They get clapped halfway through, but it is not a cloudy day, so there's no zombies out and about, so it should be fine. Let's get a med bay as soon as possible here.
We're on the move.
As soon as it's done, we're gonna click it. And, well, brother, we gotta be sweaty about it. Alright, he's dropping off the goodies.
On my way.
Come on.
We're on the move.
Where'd it go? Oh. Yep, adapt to a medbay. There we go.
Let's do it. No more to find.
Let's do one scavenging off. Do one worker.
Roger.
Let's do that. Scavenge that on up. And then we're chilling. Now, this should be built soon. And we'll get this quest done. We'll get these troopers on their way. Hopefully they drop off like an AK for us. Or some sort of automatic weapon. So we can kind of mount it on our walls. I would love to like see some more weapons in the future. Like a 50 cal or like a 240 or something. Anything would be sick to mount on these walls for like that heavy ordnance. I know you get like vehicles in this game, but maybe have a little bit more. Make some real good machine gunners wet dreams. Like this right here is fantastic, man. This is probably to be the most easily defended location in this whole map. We're gonna load this place up, so we'll never worry about this side ever. Because this is, we're not gonna. This is our last stand area, so this is the only way they can get in. So we gotta make sure it's covered very well. If not, we're cooked la cooked. You feel me? I don't know why I'm saying that a lot. But we are. Actually, we got 2 more assault rifles.
Clear.
Could be worse situation.
Construction ready.
But, it is what it is. Once we get the medbay up and running, we should be fine on that aspect. But something, or you know, another thing would be cool, like in Cepheus Protocol, they do have mortars and artillery. That probably make the game a little bit too easy, or have something to do with drones for scouting out the area. That would also be nice, because this fog of war is not the worst. I feel like with the fog of war, it takes, like, vision-wise, our walls into account, which I can appreciate. I don't know what is accounting for all this vision here. But we can see all this. Well, this is because of the car. Greenhouse is done. That's perfect. Next thing we'll do... There's actually nothing. We have one thing, so let's take off scientist and then put them on building. And then we'll make another medbay here. Yeah, that should be fine. We'll do this, max, then max builders. And that should be good for us. Just a little bit. Once these are done, we get that mission done out the way. The walls are still kind of coming around. I feel like we're a little too slow on this, but you can see that some walls are like halfway done. Some towers are being dismantled. This has some resources to it, but right now the majority of these walls are like almost there. We're literally just almost there. Once these scavengers come back with the loot of today, some of them are carrying goodies, some of them aren't. Should be able to dictate what's happening and what's not. Alright, let's speed this up because it's nighttime here. Alright, let's drop off the goodies, guys. It's time to come back with the hull. I know we have a lot. And then get ready for defense of tonight's. Alright, everybody.
Let's do it.
Ooh. How fucked is this vehicle? Go up here. Go left. Come around town if you have to. Come over here. Yeah, do this. Come on. No. Come over here. Come down. Alright. And do that. All scavengers off. Guard 100%. We kind of drove through this just fine. This one's the only one I'm worried about. Press play. We're good. We're good. We're out the worst. Whew. That's enough to make your freaking butthole clench, brother.
Try to relax your anus.
Alright, unclench them. We're good, guys. Alright, let's come this way. We'll come down here, and then we'll come over here. Yeah, we're good. That was a little... That was a little spooky. Man, that could have been really, really bad. Alright. This is actually... Oh, you guys... Oh, they're holding up over there. That's fine. Alright. Man the walls. It's time. Get the shotguns on this side. Get the AKs to be watching over here on this road. Let's go a little more to the right. hold this right side, drop off the goodies first, and then come over here. Looks like they're coming. Oh, they're eating the deer. That's fucked up. Alright, we're gonna push this way. They're gonna eat that deer, it's fine. Yeah, blast it. Come over here. Get the assault rifles ready. There are a lot of infected, brother. No. Come over here and come over here. Alright. You should be... Hello? Oh, fuck did they just get into? Okay. They're dead. But still would like to know how or why they were able to just like go through there. This part, I think, is not fully connected. It's not marked as connected. That sucks. Alright. They are coming across the water. This is exactly the reason why we built on this little area, so the water slows them down. Alright, push over here. Perfect. Easy horde. Nothing too crazy. Yep, done. Alright, that was kind of stinky. At least now we know that this wall is not full. Yeah, what the fuck? Interesting. Interesting. For some reason, that's just... This doesn't exist to it. Okay. We will make sure to reinforce that soon. I think the walls got that one, no problem. I don't want to get our cars stuck in a place that they can't get out of, so we're just going to speed through this night. Damn, that's rough. Repair all? Where? Oh. We do have gates up there, actually. That's perfectly fine. We're going to drive up, and they're going to be dead by the time we get up there. Maybe I'll put shotguns on the gates, and it'll be even better. Yeah, blast it. Could be worse. Could be worse. They are surrounding us a little bit. This is being repaired, so I think they could actually get through this. I hope not, but we'll see. Send the spearmen this way. Let's get one eyes over here. Get some eyes over here. No, the walls are still there. Perfect. Reload. Huh? What do you mean they're killing a building? No, we're good. Don't scare me like that, please. Alright, there's dogs up there?
Right there. What the dog doing?
Let's go clear them out with the melee squad. Alright. Guard off. Scavenge all the way. Are these being built? 1-1. Yeah. Let's get a couple of these scavengers to go off here and put one there. And then one there. That way we're repairing those. And we need one over here that's being repaired. Perfect. Alright. Let's get back to the grind, brothers. You know about that early grind. There's actually a lot of goodies over here. I just need armor, so we're just gonna
building work done.
Hit that. I know it's an infected building, brothers. I told you to get in there and schwack them. Perfect. Melee squad has done their job. You have civilians here? Why are we running all the way around here for that? That's interesting. Oh, that does remind me. Let's deconstruct this. Since we already had a horde, it shouldn't be anything crazy. We don't need anything right now. Alright, we're chilling. And then we'll deconstruct this. Make sure and we'll rebuild that. That sucks. We could actually just hold off on that for right now. Cancel.
Building work done.
Cancel for me, just to make sure. And then let's get the fortified wall. No, not the fortified wall. Sorry, fortified gate. Why my camera? I'm being betrayed by my own camera. Hello.
Going there.
Fortified gate. There we go. That does look clean. Oh, man, I just had it.
Roger.
Oh, it does, no, not like that. Maybe like.
Going there.
Damn, that looks perfect though. Okay, how about this?
We're on the move.
I don't want it. I'm very picky. I know. I get it. Okay. Let's not be bitches about this. Come on.
On my way.
Brother. Okay, we'll go a little bit more. Oh, sorry. Yeah. We're gonna go a little bit more forward then. Oh no, right here. Right here's good. Yeah, this fine, actually. And then once this is done and built, we'll move all these walls. These guys are being healed a little bit. Perfect. Okay. Not bad. Once this wall is fully finished, then we'll push out everything. And then, can we get... Oh, that's a lot of bricks, brother. That is a metric. That does... It is going to look cool. Just to have at least this out here. That looks so fucking ugly right now. Okay.
Building complete.
We'll do something like that. Build it across the wall. Just to have something. And then...
There's nothing left.
Just to have something right here. Perfect.
Clear.
And then we'll be a little bitchy over here.
There's nothing left.
Great. It's a little safe pocket here. Yeah, look, the glitch is happening again where they just walk through that. Okay, well, we'll get that situated and get done. No problem. We do have more workers that came here.
Running out of stock.
Homeless? The fuck do you mean we have a homeless issue? Can we not do that?
Don't do that. Do something else.
Fine.
Let's just add even more. Let's just go 82.
Search done.
And can we like loosen up? How many can we build with this? 15? We'll do 15 and then we'll go bam, smack that. And then we're just gonna upgrade this building all the way. We just need a little bit of wood, which we're acquiring some from this anyways. Let's get a concentration though of wood by slapping 9 dudes on that. Oh yeah, perfect. So I know we're gonna be a little low on bricks, and ooh, we're actually extremely low on wood. Damn, that's crazy. That's a little rough. That is a little. It's a little bit. It's a little stinky here. Can we invite more people?
Join now. You'll be safe and taken care of.
A weird person was accepted into the zone. Stop. Stop. Who's at home?
Operator.
Shit. It's pistols too. Come on.
Let's do it.
Redeemers.
Search done.
Drive up here.
People spotted. Armed and dangerous.
2.
Building adapted.
Get them while they're swimming across. No, stop, please.
Operator, wounded soldiers of Survivor's army are spreading word about the military draft. I'm afraid some people will start leaving us once we aren't the better option. What should we do?
Nothing. Let them do. Let them decide.
Give people a choice.
Let's do it. Roger. Going there. Take it down.
Shit. Woo.
We need backup.
All right. That was dumb. That was dumb. Oh, builders. Oh shit. The vehicle's destroyed. Okay. Bring it back, brothers.
Roger.
Oh, there's some people working there. Go. Run. No. Go across that. Okay. Woo.
Work's done. Head back to your shelters.
All right. Scavenge.
Our workers might die.
0. Build maximum. Get to the fucking walls. I need everyone back.
Receiving. Operating for action.
This is why I should just always leave peeps at home so this doesn't happen. At least these guys didn't die. The only downside is this vehicle is kind of fucked. We're gonna have to repair it. But no problem. You absolute assholes. Come here. You fucking. Why are we running at him? Why? What are we doing? All right. Stop. take the fucking building.
Reporting. Ready for action. Attack! We're under attack!
That's literally all we have to do. Okay. Let's get back into our vehicles.
Let's do it. Waiting orders. Going there.
Alright. It looks like our people are having a little bit of issue with pathfinding. It's gonna absolutely piss me off, so we're just not gonna deal with that. We're gonna micro them as much as we can. Whew. Okay. We're chilling. Our people are content. We are more than happy. Once you're done with that, please come this way so we can handle these guys. We're gonna do a little CQC. Don't know why our people started freaking out.
Roger. Going there.
Yeah, let's go.
We're on the move.
Let's come around here together. Let's go through our walls. Up here. Then we're gonna go down.
On my way. Waiting orders.
Redeemers, let's get you back home. That way we're not in the middle, I mean, half wall territory. Not the best. We do have a watchtower here watching for us, so it could be worse, but we need to drive around here.
On my way.
And then schwack these guys.
We're under attack!
Stop. We're doing this again now. We're doing this again. Okay. Okay. Leave that vehicle. Just schwack them.
We're on the move.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. Literally fucking hit him with a 1-2. Okay. Perfect. Nothing bad. Now let's get back into our base. And drive home. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, brother.
Ready for action.
Easy. Alright. This will be the last night and then we'll call it there.
We're on the move. Receive it.
I feel like a lot's happened for this episode. We'll speed run this tonight. Should be fine. Do we have a building up here? Oh, we do.
Take him down.
Can we drive? All right.
Reporting.
We'll drive up here. We'll hold this northern area.
Operator.
The horde might be coming from this way. So let's get together
Receiving.
and then we'll deal with this the best route possible. I'm glad we moved the Redeemers out of there because that way they're not just stuck walking.
Waiting orders.
Yeah, just heal up.
Hostiles inbound.
Alright, let's drive up here. They did break down the wall.
Let's do it.
That's no problem. And now we blast. Gun them down, big dog. Does suck though that we have to rebuild it, but it looks like we got a lot of the resources back. Like if you think about it, like 12 bricks, each wall takes what? 7? Why did we get 12 bricks? Can we oh, it's it's not 12 bricks, it's fucking 3 bricks on top of each other. Yeah, pick that shit up. It's fucking 3 bricks. I was like, why is that? Alright. Perfect. Alright. Looks like the next attack is coming from over there. Let's get some teams to spread out a little bit. Alright, perfect. This one over here is kind of the most scary, but we should be fine. And then our walls are actually blasting ass right now, so we're good. Let's spread out our defense a little bit. And that way we can pay attention to what's going on, and then we can save and call it a day. Because I gotta get back to work, sadly. Very sad. But it is what it is. We do everything we can to survive in this world. And it means monies. It means monies. Okay, sweet. It is auto-saved. And we're gonna end it here. And we're gonna push forward to the next day. So I've been on this new regime of never reloading or doing anything like that. I try not to reload. Whatever happens, happens. But sometimes my perfectionist kicks out, and I've just been hitting continue and going from there. And it's definitely, I could feel, makes the games funner for me. And I feel like I'm trying not to let my OCD take over. And I think we've been doing so far a pretty good job. Thank you guys again for watching today's episode. I think it's going to be a little bit shorter than what we're used to, but I apologize for that. We got works to do. Love you guys and have a good one.